And I low all these niggas say shit so awesome. I'm cruising in my Rari with my Louis loafers. Bitch, I'm a rocker.
What's the word around town? So today we will jump right into it. Really, make sure down below you hit the like button on this video if you like the ideas, and comment down below. I am anxious to see what you guys have like thoughts of new things that should be implemented in the game, but I actually have some good points. We're gonna get some bangers on the way for sure. Y'all want me to play this person, that person, flight this person? I promise you, Madden 21. I'm not even gonna say that. Madden 21, we going crazy. We gonna just go ahead and do what we gotta do. That's why I said join the game. But let's jump into these 5 ideas or 5 things that should be implemented in Madden. So number 1, well not number 1, number 5, whatever order you want to call it. NBA 2K has the perfect setup for play now. I know a lot of people don't play NBA 2K play now, but how they got it set up, they got it set up by tiers. So let's say I pick a tier 3 team, I will go against another tier 3 team. If I pick a tier 2 team and tier 1 and so on. So I feel like Madden should implement that when they play regs head to head. If I pick a team like the Dolphins or the Lions or the Jets, I go against teams, you know, in that same category of being a tier 3. Therefore, that way, I know for a fact I can have a little more fun when I play the Reds game mode instead of me picking the name of tier 3 team, the Jets, and I go against the Ravens or Seahawks all the time. No, now I know for a fact if I pick a tier 3 team, I can have a little fun when I'm going against another tier 3 team. Same thing with tier 2 and tier 1. If I pick a tier 1 team, I'm going against a tier 1 team. You feel me? And how they had it was, if you pick the lowest tier, you get more points. That made people not just choose, oh, Golden State, Golden State, Golden State all the time, you know what I'm saying? So to me, 2K had the perfect setup when it came to their play now mode. I feel like that should be implemented. So number 2 is it really links with regs. Again, classic and all-time teams. Just like NBA 2K. Actually, when it comes to 2K, you have to reach a certain rank in order to unlock that. Why can't we play with classic teams? They add a little more fun to the, you know what I'm saying? Add a little more fun to the game mode. I want to play with Plaxico Burress and Eli Manning. You know what I'm saying? I want to play with Tom Brady when he had Randy Moss. I want to play with those type of teams, you know, like the old Seattle team that won the Super Bowl, man, against Denver. Stuff like that. Well, those are really classic teams. Then you got the all-time teams. The all-time teams are just the all-time teams, you know, just like 2K got to set it up. Just wonder why EA don't take the step and add that. Why not? I don't understand. I mean, it's going to take, I just don't understand why they don't do that. To me, that would be something good to add, all-time and classic teams, bro. You know, but like I said, but in 2K, you got to be a certain rank. So, like, you got to be a certain rank to reach that. You feel me? Or certain points. Because it's really no tiers in that, you know, in regular head-to-head. There's no tiers, you know. So, it's just ranking points, and that's it. And another thing, I believe it was a few Maddens ago where they had, where you can see in everybody record on the Regs Hub. In Madden Ultimate Team, you can see anybody record. You know, your record is exposed. Ain't none of that high, and ain't none of that nothing. I can go on the leaderboards and see everybody record, how many points they put up, da-da-da-da. But in Regs, I believe the last Madden that had it was Madden, I don't know, I'm going to say 17, where you can actually go on the leaderboards in that and see, oh, his record is that, his record is that. And now, it's just what? Points for, points against, and all that extra stuff that don't really matter. They don't show the record. Wonder why they took that out the game. Don't know. Because like every other leaderboard, you can see the record. Salary cap, I don't think you can see the record. You just see who 1, 2, 3, 4, and just like draft champions. So I guess they got 3 different things. On MUT, you can see everybody. Regs, you just see, you know, points for, points against. In draft champions and salary cap, you just see 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just nothing else. So I wonder why it's like that. The franchise guys got on EA ass anyway. They had them trending on Twitter. But it's funny how franchise had like fixed Madden franchise, and then the next day they dropped the beta, so that took all the attention away. So I wonder how that's gonna work. I wonder if franchise is actually gonna be updated and changed. It's like, I believe it was Madden 10 or 11 where they had, I want to say it was Aaron Andrews or something like that. The presentation was so clean, bro, and that was on the PS3. The presentation was so clean. They had the broadcaster. You can see Jim Nance and Phil Simms. And now we can't even, the last Madden where you can see the commentators was Madden what? As far as I know, it may have been 16, where Phil Simms and Jim Nance, when you play in a regular game, it actually shows them and they talk. And you know, for the franchise guys, that's big to them because it's presentation. trying to get a feel of, you know, actually playing on Sunday. Now they just pull up, what's his name, Brandon Davis and Garden, whatever. They don't even show them. They just show the EA Sports logo in the middle before the game come up, and the two commentator pictures right beside each other. That's it, and they just talk. So it's like little things like that. Same Super Bowl animation. You win the Super Bowl, it's the same animation. Can we get like the dude out there talking to him, you know, like at the MVP podium to announce the MVP? You feel me? We don't get none of that. We just get the same old, and they won the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, especially in MUT. When I win the Super Bowl, bro, you best, I want the MVP. You know what I'm saying? Give him the mic, let him say something, or just reward him with the MVP, and that's it. Come on, bro. Like, it's not that hard. 21 rule when it comes to online gameplay. Okay, so if I'm up 14-0 and I score, and now I'm up 21-0 and you get the ball. If you turn the ball over on downs, whether it's a turnover, downs, or interception, the game is over. It's 21-0 with ball. Just end the game, EA. Please. Like, I don't have time. Like, I've came back down from 21 before. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people did. It ain't really that hard. But it's 21, bro, and I got ball. Just end the game. Whether you in for it or not, I ain't got time to stand up. Because what happens is some people will get mad that they're down 21-0, and what they'll start to do is, like I said, pause the game. Let the play clock run all the way out. Spike, pause the game. Let the play clock spike, timeout, pause the game. Like they'll make a 30-minute Madden game turn into 3 hours. You feel me? So that's one thing I feel like it needs to be implemented, a 21 rule. Simple. Okay? Whether you agree with it or not, I think that should be in the game, bro. 21 with ball rule, should I say? 21 with ball. Now, if I'm up 21 and you got ball, you go down here and kick a field goal. If I go down there and score a touchdown, game over. I'm sorry. And that takes me into the pauses. Okay? I think it should be 2 pauses. That's it in the whole game. 2 pauses. Because like I said, people just do it, and that's where they be pause, glitching, pressing pause and getting you stuck in the menu. Nah, 2 pauses, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that having 5 each half, hell no, man. People just be abusing that. Like 5, that's 10 a game. Or they can go to a timing system like 2K got, where like you got a total of 2 minutes total, or 60 seconds, I believe it should be. That, you know, if I press pause, I can have it on for 20 seconds, pause it again, have it on for 20, but when there's 60 seconds run out, you get no more pauses. So it depends on how they do it. I feel like that should be implemented as well in the game. And another thing that should be added, in my opinion, is saved depth charts, okay? Whether that's MUT or regs, save that. I ain't got time to like close my app, and let's say I get on Madden again, I gotta reset the whole depth. Like, we need a depth chart to where we can, okay, every time I pick this team, everything's set up. If they update the rosters, I go back into it, and, you know, if a new player on that team or whatnot, I set it up like that. Instead of logging it every time, going to the depth chart, I got to put them at receiver. I'm going to put them at tight end. You know what I'm saying? Like, have mine already preset, like, save it. Because every time you log in, you got to do the same thing over and over again. And it's like little stuff like that they can save time with, bro. Now, to the franchise mode, man, what? Ain't really much to say in Fred. They just so basic now. It's no really. We don't have no coaches. We don't have no, like, who the O coordinator, who the D coordinator. Can we sign them? You know what I'm saying? Can we scout a different way than just with the little scouting points? It's a lot of things in franchise that they throw it out. It's like, hell with it, man. We could throw this out. But like I said, franchise did get on them. They got tired of them. Franchise boys got on them. So we're gonna see how Madden is when it comes to the franchise and those game modes. But a my career game mode would be, you know, man, listen, if they come out with something like 2K do, I would not play any other game mode but that. And that's why I believe they're not coming out with no game mode like that, because all their attention will be away from everything else. Let's be real, bro. You know how many college athletes, NFL, bro, we talking about 3-on-3s. You out there on the field with your player that you built. Different builds you can do. You know, and when you get your points up, different abilities you can unlock. You feel what I'm saying? Like 2K got theirs. If I create a lockdown corner, man-to-man corner, he create him a speed receiver or something like that. We go out there on the field. You got your quarterback, I bet. We can go run it. You feel what I'm saying? Like stuff like that would take this whole EA Madden to the next level, bro. You can't lie. I'll be on that. I'll be the first 99 on PS4. I don't care what nobody say. That's how much I'll be grinding on that jump. But I feel like it's gonna take so much shine away from like EA and a competitive scene, because it's more of they want to push that. I'm all for you pushing a competitive EA. I'm all for it, but don't push that shit down people's throats, man. Because a lot of motherfuckers don't care about that. So it's like I don't think they're gonna make a game mode like that because they want to push that competitive scene so much. If they come out with that junk, it's gonna take so much shine away from that. Because I'm telling you right now, if they come out with some shit like that, everybody gonna be on it. Everybody gonna be on it. And it's one of them things to where like, damn, bro, you holding on work like that, you know what I'm saying? So, gosh, man, just imagine, bro. YouTube will go crazy. It will go crazy, bro, with a game mode like that. I'm just wondering, and damn, you can't. I mean, there's mods on the PC for that. It is. So I could, like, if I wanted to make videos, I could do that. But I mean, I can get it for the PC and whatnot. But that's going out my way and getting a mod and shit like that. Then I gotta have friends that got a PC, I believe, and all that. So I'm not a fan of it. I'm not. I just need a game mode that. What the fuck is face of the franchise? Like, I understand y'all want to implement the face of that and all the extra stuff, but we don't care about face of the franchise. Let's be real. How many of y'all play that? Y'all might hop on it for about, you know, see what's going on. But you're not going to enter that game mode again. Some people do play it, though. For real, I'm not going to knock y'all. I'm just saying, like, don't nobody care about this. Come on, man. You know, yeah, I understand that you can change your position and everything now and go to college and whatnot. That stuff don't mean anything, bro. We need a actual career mode to where we can grind, get our abilities, our badges, what you want to call them, get our player up, have fun going with your friends on 7-on-7 or whatnot out there on the field. But I don't think they're going to put it out just because of what I just said. And the way these developers is so nonchalant, and then they go private Twitter. Then they private their Twitter because they taking heat. Then they unprivate their Twitter. Then they private again. That's how you know they can't really take that heat and that criticism, because what you going private for? What you suspending your own account? What you temporarily, you know, disabling your account for? It's so much heat that they taking they can't handle it, bro. You know, you just give the people what they want. Goddamn. All you want is a good game. You know what I'm saying? All you want is a good game. See, the new celebrations in Madden 21, I don't really care for it. Like, let's say I make a big tackle in the backfield, and I can hit the right stick going somewhere to the left, and he show off a little bit. Nobody cares about this. Well, take that back. Franchise probably do, because it adds a little more, you know, presentation type of feel. If I get a sack and I can do a certain flex or something like that, you know, so I take that back for them. But you know what I'm saying? Like, those been in the old Mads, man. Come on, dog. Now I can go in the end zone and do my own signature celebration. I think it was Madden 09, so he had to run to the goal post and hit Y or something like that, and he do a celebration or something. I think one of them he dunked on the goal post or something like that. Most of us say that, hey, man, the beta is most likely going to be how the game plays on release date, because a lot of these dudes they not giving EA no breaks. Because if you think about it, last year Madden beta was similar to release. They were receiving feedback, but they said that last Madden, and it felt the same. You feel me? So we just doing the same thing, different year. Question is, are they actually going to listen? Because I'm gonna tell you one thing about EA. They took some heat last Madden. I'm not gonna lie to you. They took some heat to the point to where I think they gotta listen now. It's really, I mean, even if they lose money, that they're not really losing money. Let's say one year they make, I'm gonna say some crazy numbers like what, $6 million on Madden. I'm probably way off, but just get the gist of what I'm saying. And the next year they make $4 million. Yeah, they lost $2 million, but I mean that shit still $4 million. So let's say next year they make $5 million. Next year they make $7 million. Next year they dropped all the way to $4 million. I mean, they not losing no money for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they losing money, but they not losing money. So that's why I think it's more of a lazy, let's throw this product out, add a couple new things to it. Not nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, we got these boys, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to throw that out. Next Madden come on. Well, we going to add this. This was in Madden 02. We going to add that to this. We going to throw that out. Or we going to take this feature out next Madden. We going to add it Madden 23. All right, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think. They might take abilities out Madden 22 and bring it back Madden 23. Like I said, make sure you comment down below so we can just see what you guys thinking, man. Because I do be reading the comments on the last beta talk video. A lot of y'all had some good points. So I'm anxious to see what other things that can be added. I'm probably missing a lot. That's why I say I need y'all to comment, man. But I feel like I got most of the things covered. This should be a top 5 things, but I ramble on to I don't know how many things. So I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I think everything that I said is good, bro. Why not add the things that I said, you know, do what I said do, because that's what the people want. At the end of the day, goddamn, can we just get a good game? In the game, it's like some of these developers don't play the game. They just, you know, it's like they don't play it. Do you see what's going on? Or do you just put the product out without testing it? You know, they just gonna say, well, boom, we not gonna write no rough draft. We gonna do the essay, the final essay, boom. We gonna just write the jump. Yeah, man, that's all I gotta say, man. Let me know down below what y'all like and don't like about Madden. What should they keep and take away? And that's pretty much it, man. I'm out.